welcome to Beyond That. I'm Jennifer. This is Mary.
Hello.
I think we're gonna have to stop saying our names because
Yeah.
they're in
Sure.
everyone. You're just gonna have to learn us by me and her.
And us.
Yeah, and us. And we're going to have Mary pull a question
Yeah.
and see if we can cover it.
Alright. Let's see. What makes the information you received and share new?
That's a good question. What makes the information I receive and share new information? Not a dang thing. Not a dang thing. Every single person that's alive today carries the information that our ancestors began when humanity came to being. Just each civilization, each generation changes, doesn't change the information. What they do is their energy presents it in a different way. So the information that I get is not new information. Actually, any information anybody gets is not new information. It's information that is being redelivered in a different way from a different person. Because I can tell a story and somebody will take it and receive it in a certain way. You could tell the same story and people will receive it in a different way because my energy is different from yours.
Right.
It's not the words or how you actually present the information, it's the energy behind it. So I happen to be extremely devoted ever since my first near-death experience, more so now after my second, third, and fourth. I'm extremely devoted to divine language. Archangel Michael, Gabriel, and Creator did whatever they did over there and gave me the ability to understand divine language. So that's not something new. A lot of people understand that, but I do receive it in a different way, which allows me to present it in a different way.
Okay.
So let's say Creator dropped some information down into you, and you went and told your 10 friends. Creator can drop that information to me, and I go tell my 10 friends. The reason you're given the information in a certain way from Creator is in accordance to your being. How your frequency, vibration, and energy is flowing with Creator is how Creator flows with you. Same with me. I'm a little more harsher and louder and forceful. So the information that comes into me is going to be that way because that's what matches my soul's identity, my soul's essence. But all your 10 friends, they're going to be more like you. They're going to be mostly like you, along that same kind of energy flow.
Yeah.
So that's why you're given the information in a certain way, so you can talk to your 10 friends who are like your energy and receive it. Mine are going to be much, bolder, stronger, mouthy people. I'm going to get it in a different way to my circle of 10 friends. So you're not sharing the message with 20 people. Creator's sharing the message with the power of 20 people, the energy of 20 people, the essence of 20 people, because then that multiplies out to their 10 and 20 friends. So each time we receive information, it's not ever going to be new. It's just going to be energetically aligned to serve the people within our own environment. And that's it. That's just, nothing's new. Everything's ancient. Everything is ancient knowledge, just a new way of presenting it. Which, in closing this broadcast out, I'd say the one thing we could do for ourselves is recognize the information, how it comes in you, and try not to steer away from that. So, good example, it comes into me harsh, bam. there it is, you know, and it's dropped in there. When I try to calm that impact or ease that impact, I start losing the message. Not the words, but I lose the power the message came in as.
Right.
Because I'm trying to alter it to a more calmer way to tell the people, I'm not supposed to do that. That's not actually giving the drop in from the beyond the actual power and the message to the people. So when we edit or alter or try to put the lid on a little bit, we're not doing the divine a favor. We're not doing us a favor. We're not doing our relations a favor, because we're downplaying it. And I catch myself doing that quite a bit, and I try to roll it back, but sometimes Spirit will let me, sometimes it goes out just like this.
And you're then so direct.
And then it's full on,
so,
yes. So, it's the power coming from the other side through you that needs to stay in that frequency in order to get the divine's message out the way it needs to be. So don't edit.
Very interesting.
Yeah. It's a very challenging thing to be able to process language, and not have the human in there going, oh, well, that's a little rough, or oh, that's too sissy, this little brain of judgment. But I've had 19 years of getting my butt kicked around a little bit to teach me these things. So that is an extremely powerful awakening that I had, is do not edit, don't try to beef it up, and don't try to keep the lid on.
Yeah.
If it comes through, get it out the way it came through.
Because that's the message those people need to hear.
And you.
Yeah.
Yeah. More so, these messages, they're the first thing I need to hear. Personally.
I got it.
And then I gotta work it, and I've gotta grasp it and understand the language. Then I can share it. But no, I never ever share anything that comes through me first without processing and grasping and distinguishing and understanding it. Because then I'm not helping anybody. I'm just gonna be going by human brain, and so I always work it.
But you just don't want it to change the passion and the...
No. It has to have, you have to have the passion of Spirit in order to awaken and ascend.
Yeah.
You have to. I have not found one person that has done it genuinely and legitimately, without having to have the passion. And that's why we have near-death out-of-body experiences.
Right.
Yeah. That's pure passion. You cannot deny that when you come back.
Well, when you do share and you get goosebumps.
Yes.
Or, your eyes fill up like you're ready to cry, or,
That's
it's
passion.
Definitely.
The power of Spirit, and that you cannot contain that. That's the most beautiful aspect.
Yeah.
It's the most beautiful aspect of Spirit, is to be able to feel it come through you, and literally be able to share that same exact power that came through you with another person. So I hope that answers the question. Thanks for tuning in. And be sure, if you have questions of your own, go ahead and email me at jbother, OTHER, @proton.me. I believe it's on the page. But the more questions, the better, and the more exciting it becomes.
Yeah.
So, blessings. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye-bye. See you next time.